It's a brand new day. Hey. Wake up every morning and say, it's a brand new day. Hey. Take a good day, make it great, okay? Cause if you got some lemons, make some lemonade. Yeah, taste those clouds away. It's a brand new day. Hey. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Okay, okay. My whole life.
Hey.
Hey y'all.
Hello, everybody.
Well, I'm glad to see you ladies today.
You ladies look beautiful today.
You too, thank you.
You too, girl. Like your colors.
Thank you. You know, I look awesome-tastic.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
you
you do.
Yes.
You look very
Awesome-tastic.
colorful. You look very springy. I like that.
Well, thank you. That is, it is this time of the year, spring, you know, so I thought I'd just bring this dress on out.
Uh-huh.
The fashion show,
Oh, that fashion show was really nice.
it was nice.
It
I liked it.
was. It was.
And can you believe that was their first fashion show for artists?
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
But it was nice. It was nice interviewing everyone. The whole show was nice. Their products are pretty good. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get one of those shapewears, you know, kind of push things in, you know.
I
nice
had
and
one
tight.
before, and when I tell you, you better be prepared not to breathe.
Really?
Really.
I think they've improved. When did you have one?
I think
It's
some
been
are,
about
maybe it
5
depends on
years
which
ago,
one.
but they
Maybe it depends
are.
on which one you get, because I feel like some of them could be like more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Because like with that line too, it's also to support, your body.
Yes.
Because like they have bras, also it's like
Yeah.
anti-cancer bras to support your breasts and.
It's also a workout regimen.
Yes, it
Like
is.
the pieces are workout regimens that you can put on to go work out in, and it's supposed to help you start getting, you know, fit and fine.
I tell you, when I wore mine, I was fine.
Okay.
I was fine because
Okay.
it soaked in everything and put everything
But
in the
no
right
breathing.
place.
You was just fine and no breathing, huh?
No breathing. There was, it holds in everything
Okay.
and it puts it in the right places.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I've
yeah,
never worn one
for that
before.
right outfit.
I have not.
I think I've been
worn one
scared of
either.
that too, not being able to breathe. I feel like I'll be walking around like this.
Yeah, and you know, it's actually like a corset. You know, so it depends. I had
I wore a corset
the whole like the onesie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was.
Was
the
it
whole thing.
the thigh onesie or
It was the panty. The
Okay.
panty.
Oh, okay.
And when I tell you, it put things in the right place. Good
Girl, you
God
was
almighty.
feeling yourself
Oh,
all
yes.
day long, wasn't you?
I was cute. So
know
yeah,
that's right.
They are awesome.
Yeah, it's good for pregnant women too. Like after having a baby,
Oh,
you
is
want to
it?
kind of
Yes.
smash things.
Well, yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
After you've had the baby, not while you're
Yeah.
pregnant. Okay.
I mean,
So
smash
I'm like,
baby.
pregnant with this or what?
Like, yeah, I want to look slim. Like, yo, baby.
Call them folks on you.
People are more. What's the word I'm looking for? Vain. Is the word I'm
Yes.
looking for.
Oh,
A lot of people are
yes.
vain in this day and time.
Yeah, you see a lot more people having surgeries and getting it
Yeah,
and sucked.
exactly.
I think that it just
I'm too scared. Like
On
to
your
have
way
surgery,
off
like
the
you're
grid.
just. I don't know. It's just like it's just a quick thing. Like, oh, let me just go have surgery.
But it's
It's
scary
it's very
because you're
serious.
going under. So
That's what I'm saying. It's very serious, but people treat it
like it's nothing.
Yeah, like oh, I had 50 surgeries. It's like I every time you have to go under, and that's a
Exactly.
risk every
That
time.
every
you're
time.
you're gonna have
Exactly.
surgery.
It really
and
is.
they don't get it.
Yeah.
They feel like, oh, it's minor. Anytime you get cut, that is not.
But some
minor.
people get addicted to it. That's
Yes.
why they
Yeah.
continue
Addicted.
to get
Now,
the
what is that
surgeries.
called? Like body dysmorphia. A lot of people have that, so where they keep going
Okay.
back.
I
and,
did not know that was what it was called. Okay.
And see,
They
that's-
see because they look in the mirror. They see
They always
something-
find something
Yeah,
flawed.
Yeah.
like they're looking at themselves and they're like, oh, I'm overweight, my stomach is pudgy, but then they're really slim and skinny. And you're looking at them like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
But they
Yes.
see something else.
Yeah. To me, it's killing yourself because
It is.
you can't find the perfection in yourself. You study looking for
Yeah.
That's a
ways to
mental.
be perfect.
That becomes mental.
Yeah, it
and
is.
and it's so unfortunate that a lot of us women are partaking in those things.
Exactly.
And with, I do body shaping, body contour.
Oh, yeah.
So I try and encourage women and men, but more so the women, not to go under the knife. It's not necessary.
Right.
You just have to discipline yourself and believe it or not, exercise.
But it's about loving
You said
yourself. A
believe it or
lot of
not.
people
But
don't
I
truly
know,
love
right?
themselves.
It,
Yeah, because even some
I
people,
don't think it's
because
that
when
they're
it comes to
not
mental
living.
thing like body dysmorphia, it doesn't matter how much you exercise. It
Right.
has to be
It's
way
not
deeper than
enough.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't love themselves really.
They're
so it's
living
about loving
according
yourself.
to society, and you cannot live your life according
And
to
sometimes
society.
it comes from like you see things, like I've had people tell me things when I was younger, and I saw some flaws in myself, and then I see pictures. I'm like, what? I wasn't.
Right.
fine.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's how I seen myself because someone else told me that.
right.
And so as I gotten older, I was very insecure about my body. And the people were like, oh, you're fine. My mom be like, people are getting surgery to have a body like yours. Like, why you
Yeah.
can't be, conscious of your body all the time. And I just, like you said, I started to really love my body. And I'm like, wearing things that I wouldn't wear because I feel like it's too risky because of my body. But I really started just like, oh, this looks cute. And because even when I worked out, I was the same, like working out, I was still the same way. I still
Yes.
seen something else in myself that if someone looked at
Right.
me, because they would ask me like, oh, you're really fit. Like, do you, or like, were you in sports in high school or do you work out a lot? Like, you're really fit. And I didn't see that in myself.
Yeah.
But now looking back, I'm like, okay, I actually had a six pack. So
Yeah,
was
people
fit.
always told me
Yeah.
my body was like, and I'm always like, oh, I need to lose like 5 pounds, and it was like, where you gonna lose
Like,
5
where?
pounds at? Where?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, where's it gonna come
And that's
from?
but I'm like, I'm carrying this weight, not you. So
Yeah, because sometimes you feel like people are saying that just because they're saying it to make you feel better.
yeah,
That's what I used to think. Like,
That's
okay, you just
true.
saying that to make me, or maybe they really just don't see anything wrong with you because sometimes people
we can't see that,
because
yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
they're looking like I wish I was your size.
right,
Exactly.
yeah.
Sometimes, like I said, it gets to that mental. It starts to play with your mental, and you're the only one that can actually correct that and get that fixed.
That's true.
So again, I do not encourage surgeries. Natural weight loss is the best weight loss.
And
It's
to me,
also
natural
healthy.
weight loss will last. You get the surgery done. A lot of times, I've seen people who've had the surgeries done, and the next thing you know, 2 or 3 years later, I'm like,
They have to
what
get it done
happened to the
again.
surgery? I
because-
thought you had surgery done.
No, girl, let me tell you. Once you get that one surgery, whether it's the gastric or the sleeve or the shoulder, whatever it is, you have to maintain it. And you have
You
to,
do.
and they not understand it. And I don't know if the doctors are telling these people, hey, once you have this surgery, this BBL or the tummy
Sleeve or
tuck
so- yeah.
or the breast lift, you have to have maintenance.
Yeah.
It's just like a car. And the surgery by itself ain't know what that is.
So lame.
So you still paying money.
So that really you're supposed to be conditioned. Your mind needs to be conditioned if you make that decision that, hey, when I go down this path, these are the things that I need to do to maintain what I'm having done.
and
But
really,
a lot of times they don't do that.
in reality, we just got to get off the gas.
Right.
Let's go.
Well, ladies, I would love to keep going on about this because this is one of my
Hey.
subjects.
Yeah.
I can go on and on and on about. But we have a very special guest coming, and so speaking of fashion
Yes.
show.
Oh, yes.
he
We love
ha-
fashion.
I know he has a company called Jnicci.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be very exciting, and you guys should stick around.
Yes.
Take a good day, make it great, okay? 'Cause if you got some lemons, make some lemonade. Yeah, chase those clouds away. It's a brand new day.
Hi, and welcome back to Women of Abundant Wealth, where we inspire women to be healthy, wealthy, and whole. I am your host, Shamila.
And I'm your host, Kathy.
And I'm your host, Lisa.
Okay, and I told you guys we'll be back with a very special guest. Now, can you briefly introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello. How you doing? My name is Jnicci. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm a fashion designer in art and also in clothes. Yeah.
So, what inspired you to create Jnicci?
It was really based off of humiliation.
How did that happen?
It started with y'all remember I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Gucci had put out the little blackface
Oh yeah,
thing,
I do remember
and
that.
they started making fun of, and then it was, I think it was Dio. It was a list of them. They started making fun of us, and so I was in Highland Park, and I went to one of my favorite restaurants. I went in there, and I had a whole Gucci outfit on. So I went in there to go get something to eat. My friend, he works at the bartender. He's a bartender there, and everybody, it's case it's a sea full of YT people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, which don't bother me. I go in all the time, but they start mocking me and whispering and
Are
kind
you
of
serious?
giggling and laughing and like.
Wow.
And so my bartender, he put me to the side. He's the same as him, and so he had like oppressed me about the issue. He said, "Man, why are you wearing that? Like right now, like he's them." And so he's telling me, "Man, why you wearing their clothes and stuff like that? You don't see what's going on." So I had to look more in depth to it. I heard about it, but I didn't know it was
Right.
it was that deep.
That serious.
And, yeah, and then I didn't know it was like a list. It wasn't just them. It was at that time it was a plethora of other fashion lines. They was just going on and on.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, basically non-black.
Yeah.
Non-black, yeah.
Yeah, so then I just took it on myself. I said, "Man, I'm gonna just go ahead and make some type of luxury brand that we can wear or my people can wear, and we can put it out there." And so that's how it all came about.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
Turn,
wow.
what's that? You said embarrassment into inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where did the actual name come from?
I was being
Okay,
petty
you
when
said-
I came about the name because it's an Italian name. So because
Okay.
then I found out that a lot of the designs that they have like the LV, the dark brown pattern with the
Yes.
light brown pattern.
Yes.
I found out that comes from the Congo
I was about to say,
in
well,
West
that was,
Africa. Yeah,
Oh,
they stole that design and.
Oh man,
And then
they
you can
known
go.
for doing that.
So I said, I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna take their Italian name, and I'm gonna take all their formats, and I'm gonna just combine it into one. And so that's how that name came about. If you have like the spirit of fear, you can conquer anything. And like even like love, like what type of love?
Uh-oh.
You see what I'm saying? Like you could love, like you could be attached to something like music wise, but when you spew it out, it could be poison to a lot of people.
That's true.
You
You're
see what I'm
right.
saying? So
It's
you gotta,
power in words and what you say.
right,
yeah.
right. You gotta have a fear
Power in
about
tone.
what you speaking on. You gotta have a fear about what you putting on the clothes. You gotta have like that spirit.
Yeah.
So like when I walk places with my clothes on, and they're asking me questions about it.
I bet they
Yeah,
are.
yeah, because you're a walking, you're your walking advertisement.
Exactly.
So you have
Yeah.
You definitely
Exactly,
are.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, do you have anyone in your family or anything that's like in
That's in the
design?
art?
Yeah.
No, my brother, he's an architect engineer.
Like a building and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
But other than
yeah.
that, no, nobody's into music or entertainment or anything.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
I went to TJC down in East Texas, and I signed up for graphic arts. This was like
Okay.
way back in 2009. Yeah, and so then at that time I failed because I didn't know how to draw. So in order to get a graphic arts degree, it doesn't matter what you can do on the computer and with newspapers. That's what I want to do: make websites, newspapers, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But you have to know how to draw. If you and the lady said to draw a family outside with a house with a dog and a cat, and she meant it in detail, like not like.
Oh, not
Like
like no
we-
stick.
like-
Not like we
Not
do
no
the
stick
stick people. Yeah.
Look at it, that's a family.
Something you would really see in the book.
Yeah. She meant like in detail. So and then so I just So after that, I stopped doing it, and then that incident here in Dallas at that restaurant, that's what made me jump back into it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
you did have an inspiration to kind of get into art and whatever before this even happened.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
So-
And now I do know how to draw.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I do know how to
It was
draw.
your path
So
all
how did you
along.
do that?
Yeah.
I started I just started like getting like comic books, and I just started like just tracing them. So I was trying to program my mind. So I did it for like 6 months,
Okay.
and I just started just tracing and tracing and tracing and tracing.
That was a good idea.
And then finally I just threw it away, and I remember what a smile looks like. I remember what a smirk or like a grin or an evil look or
Yeah.
Okay.
something like that. So I would just know how to remember how to trace it when I'm making something out.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah.
That kind of brings me back to school when we were learning how to write. We would they already have they have us to trace
Yeah.
Right.
it, and then after a while, after all the tracing, you have to do it on your own.
Because you're
Right.
training.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what it's all
training
about,
at that
training.
point. Well,
We're
right,
gonna-
interesting.
We're going to
Interesting.
pause this conversation right here. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Women of Abundant Wealth, and where we are speaking with Jnicci, and we're still talking about like your education and fashion and everything. What was the question that you had before we went to break?
How did you start to draw and design your clothes?
I use my phone.
You did.
Yeah, I make all my
Wow.
designs on my phone.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no you drawing.
You don't have
draw
a
anything.
blueprint
Right,
or
with your
anything
fingers.
No,
like
I
that.
just whatever's on my mind. I just go. Like,
Oh.
You see, there's so
So
many
you very
resources out there, and
spontaneous.
our phone is like the
Yeah.
number one thing people
Yeah.
don't
Exactly.
ever think
normal
about that.
people, I think like the
Mini
people who have,
computer.
yeah, they use computers. Then they have like a big sheet and they
Yeah.
draw how they
Yeah.
want something done.
Yeah.
That's like your blueprint when you draw on the sheet.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll do it, but other than that, no. I don't.
But you
sew
do have
clothes.
it saved on your phone, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
saved.
so long as you got
Okay.
it saved.
Yeah, but I don't do any sewing. I don't do
Okay.
any. I don't do that.
So
I
you
let-
outsource your sewing, you just send your
Yeah.
ideas or whatever. and-
Right,
Yeah.
right. Overseas, mostly like Italy, China, Taiwan, and then one here that's in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah, and then but mostly and if I need something like that doesn't have my design on it, that's like handmade, I have a lady that's out here. She does sewing and stuff
okay.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So tell us about your recent fashion show.
My recent fashion, yeah, that was in Volta, Ghana, in
Okay.
Africa.
Oh,
Yeah,
such a
and,
long way.
It's a very long way. Yeah, and
Do you have a lot of shows there?
no, it was my first. It was my first show there.
How was that?
It was difficult. It was a dilemma to get it over there.
Okay.
They held my stuff in customs in Nigeria.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
wow.
a big mess.
Okay.
They tried to find like the clothes online. They were new clothes, so they wasn't on the website.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
So they tried to find it, and I heard they tried to resell my stuff.
oh,
Why y'all do that,
uh,
Nigeria? Yeah, they're trying to find the prices on them and
Oh my
how much
God.
is this stuff. It's got tags and stuff on it. They talking about, man. Let's say we all going to Nigeria. And you got 15,
gotta-
you got 50. You
Oh,
got
Transfer.
okay.
Oh, okay.
That's like
Convert the money
800,000.
to- yeah.
Okay,
that's
gotcha.
that's normally supposed to be like 8,000 naira or 8,000 in Ghanaian cities,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, I got you.
Okay, but the Nigeria dollar is so bad, it might be one day it might be worth 800,000. The next day it might be worth 1.45 million.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So then they'll be like, "Hey, well, even though you paid for it on this date, on the 31st, when you get there on the 3rd,
It's
oh
been
well, our dollar has
changed.
fell, so
Yeah.
you need to pay us more."
I feel like
But
I
you
heard
already
something
paid
before.
for it.
I feel like I heard
Yeah,
something
like
before.
it's so unstable.
it's very scamish.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely that.
Yeah, it,
But
and-
did you have a show?
Yeah, we had the
Okay.
show. We had the show.
Okay.
I had to get the police ran up in this lady's house and
Oh
the
my.
Marine.
Oh,
Good The Marine.
To
For
confiscate
real.
your stuff?
Yeah, because she thought she was gonna hold it. I had hired a lady from Lagos
Oh.
she was supposed to take it over to Ghana.
Uh-huh.
I got all this stuff on tape, y'all, and it's a screenshot.
So
I ain't
she was
showed
holding
nobody.
your stuff hostage.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And telling me to pay her all the money I was supposed to pay
Wait,
her.
that's the lady that you hired.
Right.
Oh, no, see.
Yeah. I was supposed to pay her $500. I said, listen, I'm gonna give you $500 to go over there. All right? And I don't know how much money is that over there. Like, it's a lot, but
To them, it's a lot.
yeah, because
Dang, so you
they
gonna
work a week.
take my money and
Like-
steal my stuff?
Like they work like at a warehouse job over there. They get paid like $25 a week.
That's but it turns into a lot of money for them, right?
Right.
Well, things are
So if
cheaper
I'm
down
paying
there.
you $500, I'm
That's
paying
a
you
lot,
half
yeah.
$1,000, sweetheart. Like,
You ought to be happy.
oh,
Like, what else
she-
can I do for you, sir?
Right.
Don't mess up your opportunity now.
She wanted all of it up front, and I said, some told me like, nah, because I already sent her like 180, 160, something like that, just to get her, just a big for a ticket
Like
to
a
be booked.
deposit or something.
Yeah. Just make sure she's going over there. I'm real cautious about going to Nigeria, or you got to know
Right.
somebody up in there.
Maybe one day and you'll have a better experience.
Yeah, hopefully.
Never say never. I heard about how you kind of like accidentally became an artiste
Yes.
Yeah.
and selling artwork.
Yeah, that's another thing with Eric Johnson, the mayor of Dallas.
Yes.
Also the LCC, the Latino Culture Center. They had picked up 2 of my art pictures to be in his suite in downtown Dallas.
Okay.
This was just past
How
week.
did that even happen though? Like, how did you accidentally?
I submitted it in an email because I get emails from Eric Johnson, the mayor. It's constantly, it just pops up.
Yes.
What's going on in the city and stuff like that.
Absolutely. I do too, yeah.
Yeah. So they say submit art, so I submitted it, and I got an email back,
And
call
they
back.
was like, we love it.
Yeah. To put it
Wow.
up there. So yeah, and that was just this past week.
So what type of art was it? What?
It was my it's a huge. It's like it's a tiger. It's a black and white tiger picture, and it has like paint splashed all over it. And so on top of that picture, I think it's probably like over right around 110 Swarovski crystals that's on it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it makes it
Ooh.
pop out.
Yeah.
like, a lot. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Man, I didn't know you did children clothing.
Yeah, we got
Everybody.
we got umbrellas and suitcase. We got everything.
So you do clothes for from head to toe for men and women.
everything.
Umbrellas.
I noticed you do jewelry as well.
Yeah, that's what y'all see.
Okay, you have to show a couple.
Yeah.
Show some of those pieces.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is copper work. In case y'all know if
Yeah.
y'all in the conscious community or whatnot. I really
You have
don't
some
add
crystals
it.
in there?
Yeah, I have. This is a purple amethyst. This is a green amethyst.
Okay.
This is an emerald, and this is a sunstone.
Okay.
This
Okay.
sunstone brings blessings and sends blessings. So.
Okay.
You gotta make one with onyx.
I do. I have that on my bracelet here.
That's what's up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the name of my beauty lounge. It's Onyx.
Onyx. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So you
what's-
got it. That's why I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well,
it's
you know
cool.
what?
I need one of those.
You have so much going on. I'm so
Yeah.
interested. Well, we
Yeah.
are so interested.
Yes.
So we are going to continue this conversation, but right now we have to end this segment. Thank you guys for watching Women of Abundant Wealth, where we inspire women to be healthy, wealthy, and whole. This is part 1 with Jnicci. Thank you and have a good night.